Would everyone please stand? Please be seated. Welcome, fellow graduates, faculty, family, and friends, to the Bremen High School Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. My name is Carl Spivey, and I am honored to stand here today as the class salutatorian. I would first like to thank the faculty of Bremen City Schools. Many of you are great, and some of you are truly extraordinary, and all of you took part in producing the fine young men and women that are the class of 2021. Thank you, lunch ladies, for serving us the past 4 years, for throwing in extra hot dogs, pizza slices, and Crispitos free of charge. Thank you for a wonderful senior breakfast that was so good I had to go back for seconds. I would also like to thank my church, youth group, and youth pastor, Wally Dedman. My family started at Tabernacle Baptist Church around the time I started high school. When around new people, I can be slow to warm up, but they treated me as family from the very beginning, and since then, we've made great memories, and I'm sure we'll make more. I would like to thank my parents, Mom and Dad. Thank you for showering me with attention, even when I did not want it. Thank you for providing me and Reagan with more than we need and more than we deserve. Thank you for showing me how a husband and wife should treat each other and love each other. Thank you for intentionally surrounding me with people who wanted the best for me. Thank you for showing me what it means to serve others and live selflessly. Thank you for giving me my sense of humor. You're not perfect, and you do not claim to be, but I could not pick a better couple to raise me. Graduates, I know you've all heard it 1,000 times already, but you will hear it a few more times tonight. Congratulations. Before I give the stage over to Justin, I would like to share with you some advice that I value and may be of value to you too. I read a quote recently that goes, "Whether I sell my integrity for $1 or 38 million, I'm still a person with no integrity." Class of 2021, regardless of where you go after today, I beg that you live a life of integrity. Do not compromise your morals on the little things, because that can only lead to the slow erosion of your morality until you find yourself compromising on the big things.
I'm sorry that took too long, by the way. Quick shout out to Ms. Hightower, but good evening, sugars, friends, family, alumni, TikTok influencers, runners, and track stars, and of course, Mr. Dan Gurley for coming to the class of 2021's graduation ceremony. Now, I guess giving this speech, I'm expected to try to give some advice that I've learned during my time at Bremen High School. Thankfully, over the years, Bremen has taught me many such lessons. For example, first, don't stretch in the middle of a test in Ms. Campbell's class, or she will give you a weird look and say, and I quote, "Justin, you can stretch outside," and proceed to send you out in the hallway. Totally not speaking from personal experience. And secondly, If Miss Allen hands you back an essay and your only feedback consists of a massive question mark next to your thesis statement with the following statement, and once again I quote, "Justin, come see me, ... Just accept it and know that you messed up." Once again, totally not speaking from personal experience. But arguably, these aren't the most important life lessons I've learned during my time at Bremen High School. During one of my college interviews, one of my interviewers asked me, if you had the opportunity to speak at your high school's graduation, what would be your concluding message to your class? I took a deep breath, and knowing that I only had seconds to answer, my first immediate thought was, I'm screwed. But surprisingly, after second thoughts, my response was relatively easy. And since I'm a cop-out and terribly uncreative, I decided to implement the same thing that I said to my interviewer just 3 months ago. And what I told him through Zoom and a terribly crusty Wi-Fi connection was, I don't find happiness in life through the accomplishments I achieve or the prizes that I win. Instead, I find meaning through the relationships that I've established in the process. And that's what I think is so special about this small town that we call Bremen, because you will find a unique, tight-knit community that you cannot really replicate anywhere else, which is why I want to say some thank yous to the numerous influential people that have been involved in my life. First, I'd like to thank my family, Amma, Appa, or Mom and Dad. Thank you for being the two most loving and influential people in my life. Simply put, I wouldn't be the person I am today without your constant love and support, and words simply cannot describe how much y'all mean to me. Now, 3 years ago, a certain individual, whoops, I think I might have forgot his name, gave a certain valedictorian speech to Bremen's class of 2018, saying, quote, "Thank you, Justin and Eugen, for always voting 2-1 against me whenever we go out to eat," end quote. And I've been waiting 3 years to set the record straight, but I also want to thank my siblings, Albert and Eugen, for actually being the ones to vote against me 2-1 for literally every single family decision. Very cheeky attempt, Albert and Eugen, but I love you both. Secondly, I want to thank the faculty, staff, and administration at Bremen City Schools. I've always said that I feel like we have some of the best teachers in the state and in the school system, not just academically, but because they genuinely care about forming relationships with their students. And last but not least, I want to thank you, my fellow classmates. We've been through a lot, to say the least. We've gone through numerous obstacles and hardships, including Mr. Gurley chemistry finals and being left on open on Snapchat. But through it all, we've had each other to keep on moving forward, and we've attained many memories along the way. And there will be so many things I will miss. I will miss going on Waffle House runs and screaming my lungs out during dances and underneath the Friday night lights. I will miss the extremely competitive middle school dodgeball tournaments and late night drives with friends blasting music through the windows. I will miss randomly saying "Bing Bong" with Jared Burns. Sunday evening training sessions with Brady Hassenfuss on this very field. Doing my pre-K handshake with Ella Townsend. But one thing I will not miss is Kinsley Radcliffe bonking me on the top of the head in Spanish 3 whenever I make a terrible joke. I'm just kidding, Kins. I'll miss that a little bit also. I'll miss saying, "Hey, Miss Smith," to Miss Smith, and saying, "Hi, Dan DeMan," to Mr. Gurley in the hallway, and him responding with the classic, "Hi, Justin the teenager." And I'll definitely miss trying to make an algorithm to try to guess if we're going to win a literary state championship for the 7th time in a row. Shout out Miss Turner, Miss Brower, and Miss Lipscomb, because spoiler alert, we did. And I think what I'm trying to say through all these little things and memories that I've mentioned is that my greatest and happiest accomplishments during high school aren't pieces of metal, certain certificates, or even achieving personal goals, but it has been the relationships and connections that I've established during my time at Bremen City Schools that have ultimately meant the most to me. Now, one of my closest friends, Clay Somerville, who, by the way, begged for a shout-out in the speech, you're welcome, Clay, my Venmo is open. A few months ago, she gifted me a book titled Grit by Angela Duckworth, which is now one of my favorite books. And I'll just like to end by a quote near the end of the book where Dr. Duckworth states, "What excites me the most is the idea that the people you surround yourself with have the power to shape our identity. The way we do things around here and why eventually becomes the way I do things and why." And what this small town has taught me is that a large part of my identity is defined by the people I surround myself with, the communities that I find myself a part of, and the individuals that I'm able to impact along the way. So all in all, I hope, class of 2021, that as we enter the next chapter of our lives, that you take risks and live your life with courage. Try out for that team, take that extra step, and yes, send that risky text, but more importantly, throughout the process, I hope that you treat others with respect and kindness, establish many more lifelong friendships, meet people from different backgrounds and upbringings, and make many, many, many more positive memories in the process. Because trust me, if there is one thing that I've learned during my time at Bremen, it's that it's the people that you surround yourself with that will ultimately provide happiness, joy, and yes, meaning to your life. Class of 2021, I cannot thank you enough for everything, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations.
Excellent job, Justin and Carl. And it is a long walk, Justin, so I hope you don't mind if I go ahead and begin. But on behalf of the Bremen Board of Education and all the faculty and staff of Bremen City Schools, we welcome family and friends of our graduates. What a year it has been. And at times I was not sure we were going to make it to this point, but I'm grateful to our students, staff, parents, and community for pulling together and making this school year happen for our deserving students, especially the class of 2021. I've never heard anyone leaving a graduation ceremony and saying it was a good graduation, but I really wish the speaker would have talked longer. So I'll keep it brief. I started my job in Bremen with the 2010-2011 school year. So this is my 11th time speaking at graduation. Often, as I ponder what to say, I research people from throughout history to borrow profound and timeless advice. This year, though, I'm going to quote the great philosopher, actor Matthew McConaughey. I'm not sure he is known for his profound wisdom, but he did once say something that I feel is much needed for us all to remember. He said, and I quote, "Life is not fair. It never was, isn't now, and won't ever be. Do not fall into the entitlement trap of feeling you are a victim. You are not. Get over it and get on with it," end quote. I don't ever recall hearing about anyone who is highly successful sitting back and waiting on success to come to them. Successful people go after what they want, and regardless of the obstacles, they persevere and keep moving. Life can be extraordinarily unfair and cruel. And the truth is, graduates, no matter how much we try to shield you from that, inevitably you will discover this universal truth. The way I see it, then, you have a choice. You can sit around, dwell on the unfair circumstances of life, and use it as an excuse to not move, or you can accept that life won't always be fair, but with resilience and perseverance, you keep moving ahead with blood, sweat, and tears. There are some things about you that you can't control, but you can control how you respond to situations and how hard you work to overcome adversity. That you have a choice over. Recently, a friend of mine gave me an article by syndicated columnist David Carroll. The article was titled, "Finally an Honest Graduation Speech." He provided some straightforward and practical advice that somewhat deviates from a typical graduation speech. So I borrowed a few parts of his article. Some of my favorites are, "Money can come in handy, but it sure doesn't bring you love or happiness." Watch the news and you'll see a lot of angry billionaires. Sleep is underrated. Get plenty of rest, you won't miss a thing. Buckle up, use headlights in the rain, and never text while you're driving. Do a good deed for someone every day without being asked. This one's real important. A toothbrush is not built to last a lifetime. Pay your electric bill before they shut off your lights. Science experiments belong in labs, not in the forgotten food corner of your refrigerator. That Tupperware container Mom sent is not disposable. Clean it up and send it back for more free food. Take a break from your phone every now and then. It's not going anywhere. Walmart parking lots are not NASCAR practice tracks. Credit card companies will provide a lot of interest, but not the kind that you want. What you post on the internet lives forever, as potential employers will inform you when you apply for a job. And finally, when your car is making an unusual noise, drowning it out with loud music is not a fix. In conclusion, I want to finish with what I tell every graduating class. The class of 2021 is forever a part of our school and community. With this diploma, you are forever linked to us and to this special place. My prayer is that you will always be proud that you graduated from Bremen High School. You are Blue Devils, and you will always be Blue Devils no matter where you go. Honor your family, your alma mater, and your community by leading with integrity, compassion, and excellence. On behalf of your family, friends, and faculty, we love you, and we are honored to celebrate you, the class of 2021. Thank you.
The class of 2021 has a total of 162 promising graduates prepared to take the step toward becoming productive citizens in our community. 61 members of this class have earned the status of honor graduate with a core academic grade point average of 3.7 and above.
Twelve students documented more than 300 hours of community service over the last 4 years and have earned the right to wear a red service cord. The overall numerical average of the class is a 91.43. The overall grade point average is a 3.59.
%8% of the class earned a pathway completion cord for completing 3 classes in an area approved by the Georgia Department of Education. 83 students earned a cord in career and technical education in the following areas:
teaching as a profession, 17 students; entrepreneurship, 14 students; engineering and technology, 20 students; allied healthcare, 33 students. Dual enrollment students at West Georgia Technical College also earned pathways in 2 career technical areas, 15 as certified nursing assistants and 3 in welding.
In the area of fine arts, 47 students completed a pathway and earned a cord for music, drama, or art. 59 students earned a cord in the area of Spanish. 103 students earned academic pathway recognition by taking additional core academic subjects through the AP program or through dual enrollment programs.
In the fall of 2021, 71% of this graduating class plans to continue their education by attending either a college or university. 14% plan to attend a technical college to earn a professional certificate or an associate's degree.
Five students have made a commitment and will be entering into the military. 14% plan to enter into full-time employment. 38 institutions of higher education will be receiving Bremen High School graduates in the fall of 2021.
28% of BHS graduates will be attending institutions of higher education outside the state. 93 students have taken honors courses in various concentrations throughout their high school years.
"56 students have taken advanced placement courses throughout their years of high school with curriculum approved nationally by the College Board. 83 students have earned college credit through the University of West Georgia or West Georgia Technical College through the dual enrollment program.
"44 students have received academic and/or athletic college scholarships from their chosen college for the next 4 years. The value of these scholarships is estimated to be $251,000. 126 graduates qualify for the Hope Scholarship for their freshman year of college. This totals to approximately $630,000 toward tuition for Georgia colleges.
$37,760 in scholarship money has been awarded to members of the class of 2021 from 41 local community-based efforts. We are fortunate to be Bremen High School graduates, as this community has not only supported us throughout our high school years, but continues to support us into adulthood.
For their freshman year of college, an estimate of $1,123,000 has been awarded to members of the graduating class in scholarships and grants to provide for the continuation of their education. To all of you here tonight, thank you for all you have done for us so that we may truly celebrate this milestone of our lives.
There's a reason we put all the old people up front. That's quite a walk to get all the way back. Tenacity is the act of being determined or persistent. Tenacity doesn't happen by accident, nor is it a passive quality. Tenacity takes action. From the moment you began your senior year, you did so as strong leaders. You made the decision to lead by example. You showed the underclassmen what it means to lead. This year, in a year of masks, quarantines, digital learning, remote learning, limited capacity at events, constantly hearing your principal say, pull your mask up. In a year like that, when you could have been negative and complaining, you weren't. You were leaders, you were positive. I could not have asked for more from you. Thank you. Thank you for your leadership. The 2021 school year has been smooth because you chose to make it that way. You chose to make the best out of trying times. You never bought into the poor, pitiful me mindset. You chose to enjoy the moments that you had, and I'm so thankful for each of you. I want you to realize that you did not get to this point by yourselves. Many here supported you, encouraged, and directed you. One of those very special groups are your parents. If you are a parent or a guardian of the class of 2021, please stand. This evening, you may notice many of our graduates wearing gold cords and tassels. These gold cords and tassels signify honor graduate status for Bremen High School, which means they have a cumulative academic GPA of a 3.7 or higher. That is no small task. Honor graduates, please stand. Thank you. Many of our graduates took advanced placement or AP coursework. BHS is consistently recognized in the state and country for exemplary AP performance. Graduates, if you took any AP coursework as a BHS student, please stand. Graduates also had the opportunity to take college courses while enrolled at BHS. Students, if you earned college credits through dual enrollment, please stand. Students are encouraged to also complete pathways, which means they take 3 sequence courses in an area of concentration. Students, if you are a pathway completer, please stand. Thank you. You may also notice that many of our students are wearing various colors of cords. These cords represent many hours of work and effort outside of the classroom. Way too many to mention. But no, when you visit with these seniors or these graduates in a few minutes out on the field, I encourage you to ask what each stands for. Many of these seniors have put in lots of work in clubs and organizations outside of this school, in addition to donating to their time. So please ask them about those because they work very hard and they mean a lot to these graduates. Today we also recognize our star student, Justin Shin. Justin is extraordinary at whatever he does because he invests the time where his goals are. The Star Student Award goes to a senior with the highest SAT score who is also in the top 10% of his graduating class. Justin, I would ask that you and your family please stand and be recognized. Justin chose Coach Fields as his star teacher. Coach Fields, would you also please stand? Finally, I want to recognize our valedictorian and salutatorian. These two had the highest honor GPA at BHS, and this is definitely no small accomplishment. The salutatorian for the class of 2021 is Carl Spivey. Carl, if you and your family would please stand and be recognized. Our valedictorian this year is Justin Shin. Justin, if you and your family would also please stand and be recognized. There's another group that I would like to introduce. These are the young people who have chosen careers that exemplify the concept of putting others first. At this time, if you are one of our seniors who has made a commitment to freedom by enlisting in a branch of the United States military, please stand and be recognized. Seniors, it is an honor to stand here before you, and it has been an honor to serve as your principal. Dr. Hicks, Chairman Pelt, Bremen City Board of Education members, Bremen High School faculty, staff, proud parents and family members, friends, and invited guests, it is my pleasure to present to you the Bremen High School class of 2021.
I commend you, Bremen High School administration, faculty and staff, and students for this academic accomplishment. To the parents and citizens of Bremen, I salute you and thank you for making this graduation possible. Mr. Logan.
As outlined by the policies of the Bremen Board of Education, these records have been reviewed and I certify that they comply with the state and Southern Association requirements. Based upon the powers vested in me by the Bremen Board of Education, I do hereby authorize the release of these diplomas. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and may God bless each one of you with his wisdom and knowledge. Thank you.
Will the graduates please come forward? John Wayne Adams. Sophia Lane Andrews. Hope Marie Atkinson. Montarius Lee Banks. Anna Faith Barrett. Jarek Drake Bates. Alex Bruce Bearden. Blair Leanna Benefield. Matthew Bradley Bilbo. Griffin Malone Bishop. Clay William Blackstock. Brinkley Elizabeth Bolton. Lillian Quincy Brand. Ashley Nicole Brassell. Alexis Nicole Brown Smith. Jared Nathaniel Lewis Burns. Wesley Christian Bush. Amberly Nicole Caffrey. Alden Reese Campbell. Peyton Emma Cashin. Jackson Malachi Chance. Curtis Lee Chandler. Noah Riley Charles. Cassidy Elizabeth Cheatwood. Jacob Chalin Coran. Cherith Katrina Davis. Caitlin Nicole DeFore. Victoria Reese Dupre. Emma Elaine Doty. Gage Mitchell Driscoll. Emily Ann Dukes. McLennan Duncan IV. Jaden Michelle Edwards. Lindsay Kate Idson. Jaden Isaiah Elder. Kylie Diane Eller. Stephen Chase Ellis. Madison Elise Fain. Austin Ryan Faulkner. Zoe Cheyenne Faulkner. Sarah Kate Fern. Carmen Lee Fields. Hammond Lee Folsom. Alexandria Elaine Forrester. James Gage Freeman. Jessica Nicole Friedel. Gracie Elizabeth Gambrell. Morgan Lee Gann. Wiley Elias Garner. Jonah Eli Gilly. Lee William David Ginn. Charles Jackson Gore. Umberto Dean Gorley. Wesley Walter Grace. Kendall Reese Griffin. Lana Allison Griffin. Sarah Ann Haney. William Jackson Hanson. Dwight Reginald Hardin. Brooks Edmund Hardy. Ansley Michelle Harris. Malik Jaheem Hart. Robert Brady Hassenfuss. Kylie Savannah Storm Hayes. Lodi Dylan Haynes. Jordan Daniel Hydorn. Hadley Isabel Hembry. Jonathan Chad Henderson. Maxwell James Henderson. Tucker Prescott Hendricks. Jamie Catherine Heinman. Joshua Dean Ochoa Hoover. Jeremiah Kirk Hopkins. Alexis Noel Hugh. Dakota Gage Hunt. Chloe Jane Jackson. Megan Elizabeth Jackson. Andrew Allen Gerald. James Hampton Jeffers. Clay Daniel Johnson. Madison Grace Jones. Olivia Grace Jordan. Emily Catherine Kelly. Brooklyn Alyssa Curbo. Chloe Xiao King. Jenna Carol Langley. Elise Catherine Larson. Caroline Emerson Law. Logan Cole Leatherman. Stephen Blake Leatherwood. Zachary Braden Long. Jason Waylon Mabry. Gianna Ziudi Maynor Smith. Macy Lee Marks. Katie Lee McDowell. Riley Bess McGinnis. Michael Cade McNeese. Ryan Scott Malilo. Alexis Cheyenne Middlebrooks. Gavin Hanson Malines. Kylie Jade Morris. Sierra Marie Morse. Shoya Austin Nagashima. Brace Brody Nixon. Delaney Summer Nixon. Christopher Andrew O'Donnell. Clayton Brock Otwell. Annabelle Celeste Palmer. Jonah Malik Parham. Jacob Lee Parker. Charles Dalton Payne. Catherine Rose Perkins. Kinsley Page Pesnell. Gabriel Weston Phillips. Lillian Faith Pointer. Jordan Ashley Pope. Emma Kate Poppin. Jackson Luke Pullen. Rylan Blaine Quigley. Grayson Robert Quinney. Kinsley Reese Radcliffe. William Alexander Lee Reed. Allison Nicole Roberts. Sydney Faith Robinson. Mara Margaret Rutledge. Abigail Ryan Sailors. Jonathan Bailey Sanders. Jung Ho Justin Shin. Chloe Brooke Smith. Gabby Page Smith. Rebecca Lucille Smith. Parker Michael Solberg. Carlton David Spivey. Madeline Noelle Stassi. Julie Ann Steed. JC Brian Stone. Clay Nicole Somerville. Taylor Jean Tallman. Copeland John Tate. Carter Douglas Taylor. Jada Kristen Taylor. Summer Avery Taylor. William Evan Taylor. Benjamin Neal Thompson. Samuel Henry Timms. Ella Brooke Townsend. Haven Victoria Trantham. Caleb Daniel Truitt. Wyatt Matthew Underwood. Kate Carter Verity. Chase David Waldo. Kylie Nicole Walker. Skyly Ryan Wallace. Elizabeth Dare Wester. Charles Judson White. Jackson Riley White. Chase Samuel Williams. Christian Garland Williams.
Please rise and join us in the singing of our alma mater.
Bremen high, we lift our voices, your dear name to praise. Happy memories will linger of our high school days. Blue and white, our high school colors, to you will be true. To ourselves and to each other, all the ages through. When our high school days are over, sad our hearts will be. Ever faithful, loyal, loving, we will be to thee. Blue and white, our high school colors, to you will be true. To ourselves and to each other, all the ages through.
You may be seated. High school, two words that were meant to encapsulate 4 years of our life, 4 years of trying to figure out who we are, what we want, and where we're meant to be. Needless to say, it's been quite the wild ride for us all. When we were in kindergarten, the teachers would always call us the class of 2021. And to little kindergarten Clay, it seemed like 2021 would never actually get here. We all dreamt of the day that we would get to walk across the football field and get our diplomas, but it seemed like nothing more than a far-off dream. Well, class of 2021, today is the day that our dream comes true. I've always been fascinated by dreams in all forms, whether it be the dream someone has for their life or the dream that you study in your psychology class. According to Merriam-Webster, a dream is a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's brain during sleep, or a cherished aspiration, ambition, or ideal. But the dreams that everyone has always talked about are the dreams that we have for our lives. We've been told almost since day one that we needed to know what we were doing after graduation, but that we also needed to follow our dreams. We were always told that we needed to know exactly what we wanted out of life. And society has taught us to prioritize following our ambitions and striving for success over everything else. And while we definitely need to try our best in everything that we do, we can't spend the rest of our lives missing out on other opportunities. We need to cherish each and every moment as they arrive. Maybe you need to spend that time with friends instead of drowning in paperwork, or maybe just watch one more episode of that show before starting on your thesis. I'm not advocating for procrastination, I promise. It's not your friend. But instead suggesting that we not spend all of our time focused solely on work. Life is a balance, and happiness is found in the moments in between. In my high school experience, I struggled to find the balance between work and the rest of my life. I prioritized academics above all else, and although it paid off, there are so many things that I wish I would have done differently. And when I wasn't busy with schoolwork, I was stressing about what was next. I couldn't enjoy what was happening right in front of me because I was so caught up in planning the next steps that I would take. And this is exactly why the advice that I wanted to give each and every one of you was to live in every moment, to appreciate everything as it happens, to live life to the fullest no matter what, to simply live. We spend our days dreaming of bigger and better things, but I ask you to sit still in the moments and appreciate the now. We should all hope to have a better tomorrow, but we need to realize the true beauty of today. I hope we all cherished our time here at Bremen High School, whether it was cheering on the football team on Friday nights, sending our teachers to jail for a fundraiser, catching candy at homecoming parades, or eating at Waffle House, literally all the time. I hope we all ate so much food from the Christmas shop every year that we got sick. I hope we all enjoyed our time at Sadie's, especially since we didn't get to have one this year. And even the not-so-great moments, like getting back polyatomic ion quizzes in chemistry, or the day that the sewage flooded, are moments that I hope we, at the very least, somewhat appreciated. Our moments in these hallowed halls are some of the very last moments that this version of Bremen High School will see. You can see that our school experiences are already slipping away, quite literally, with the construction taking the buildings apart brick by brick starting Monday. But that does not diminish our time here, and instead makes it much more special. Now, seniors, it's time for us to follow the footsteps of all that have come before us. Please stand for the turning of the tassels. Seniors, before we turn this dream of graduating into reality, I want to congratulate each and every one of you on everything that has been accomplished these last 4 years. High school may now be over, but the rest of our lives are just beginning. And I personally cannot wait to see all of the great things that all of you are going to accomplish. Now it is my honor to say, Class of 2021, you may now turn your tassels from right to left. Now, I challenge you to continue to accomplish your goals, but most of all, I challenge you to find what makes you truly happy. And in the wise words of none other than Dolly Parton, never get so caught up in making a living that you forget to make a life for yourself. Now, Bremen, you've been good to us all. But now it's time for us to embrace all that the rest of life has to offer. Thank you. And seniors, please join me in the middle of the field to throw our caps.